What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be talking about Activision's comments on the free content for Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So to give a bit of background information, currently there's quite a bit of controversy about Black Ops 4 going on right now, and this is mainly due to the season pass in the game. I think a lot of the community, including myself, thought that there would be some big changes to the season pass this year. In particular, we thought that the multiplayer maps would actually be free, but there would be a separate season pass for zombies, but that actually wasn't the case, and basically the season pass this year is about the same as any other season pass, except that the multiplayer maps are going to be coming more frequently. So a lot of the community are upset about Black Ops 4 being a super expensive game, which is fair enough in my opinion. But in a video by Drifter, he was saying how he was talking to an Activision rep at E3 who was talking to him about free content in Black Ops 4, which I wanted to cover and share my thoughts on in this video. One thing the Activision rep mentioned is that Activision plans to release more free content in Black Ops 4 than any other game in Call of Duty history. And this sounds pretty good at first, but it's not that useful of a statement because I have no idea what they mean by free content. Is it going to be DLC maps? Probably not, obviously. Is it going to be DLC weapons, or is it going to be things like emblems or calling cards? We don't really know, so this statement doesn't really mean much. He says there will be free specialists coming into the game post-launch, which I do think is actually a good thing. I think that's fairly comparable to new divisions being added to COD World War II, so it's not like groundbreaking stuff, but it is kind of nice to see. They also said that there will be more in-game events for Black Ops 4 than any other Call of Duty before, so this is things like the Attack of the Undead event in COD World War II. There are already a lot of events in COD World War II, so I'm not sure how they're going to add even more into Black Ops 4, but we'll have to wait and see. It does sound fairly okay, and this probably means there's going to be a ton of DLC weapons in this game, but we have no idea how easily accessible they're going to be. And the last thing they said was that some of the DLC maps are going to be available to play for free during some of the events in the game, which I guess is pretty cool, but that is currently the case in COD World War II already, so it's not really an advancement in free content. Maps like Groston House were available during the Attack of the Undead event, so it's going to be very similar to that. So overall, I think some of the things the Activision rep mentioned was pretty good, such as the free specialists, but I don't really think it's enough, to be honest. I just think Call of Duty is way too an expensive game, given the current state of gaming. The price of Call of Duty has remained the same since around Advanced Warfare. The game costs around $60 at launch, the season pass is probably like $45, and on top of that we have micro DLC in the form of COD points and supply drops, so that's been the case since around Advanced Warfare, so the game hasn't got more expensive, but the cost of competing games has reduced a lot as well. Just take a look at Fortnite, that game is free to play, there's so many people playing it, and there are free updates which come every week or so. So I think to compete, Call of Duty needs to do something to reduce the cost of their game. I mean, even Battlefield, I believe, is making their like season pass free for their Battlefield 5 game, but Call of Duty have just done nothing. And I really hope they make some changes to the season pass in particular. I don't really mind the game costing $60 at launch, and honestly, I know the micro DLC is not going to go away anyway, so if they're going to change one thing, I would hope it would be the season pass, and I really want to see the multiplayer maps available for free, because this is going to keep a lot of people playing the game, and it's also going to help with matchmaking a ton as well, and I'm pretty sure Call of Duty makes most of their money from the initial sales as well as the micro DLC. So I think it's a bit of a weird time to be a COD fan, because I think Black Ops 4 looks really good. The multiplayer and the zombies as well as the blackout mode look awesome, but I don't think COD is going to regain their status of like the king of shooter games unless they do something about the cost of the game. Because right now other games are just way cheaper, and a lot of people are moving to them instead of Call of Duty, which I hate to see as a fan myself. But let me know what you think down in the comments below, and if you found the video useful, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty, but I'll see you guys in another video.